It's one thing to say, oh, I want my wife to have like a board curls, low curl, but this one he's saying, I need to collect the strands of hair. The man is a ritualist. He is up to something evil. Disembark with immediate effect and go for prayers. She's going to be sacrificed. If you're not using your destiny again, sell it and leave your daughter out of your desperation. When you finally reach the other side, greet my papa for me until I'm saying I didn't miss am well. Hi guys, welcome back to True Tales and Thoughts. So today we're going to be reading stories from the Instagram page Joro Olumofin. I don't know, I just like singing that name, you know. The category of today's stories are people who are in remarriage situations. Okay, without further ado, let's just get right into the video. After 7 years of relationship, she left. She's marrying someone else. Yo. Hello Joro, good morning. My heart is bleeding and I'm in emotional distress. I'm depressed. I can't deal with myself. It's like my heart has left my body. My fingers are pale. My eyes are red. I may not survive. I was with my girlfriend for 7 years. In February, she broke up with me on the 17th of February after Valentine's Day. We have been talking on the phone and chatting of late. A friend sends me pictures of her traditional wedding. I'm in so much pain. Why would she do this to me? I was going to marry her next year. She blocked me everywhere last week. Her mother is not picking up. I had to buy a new SIM card to try and contact her, but she blocks me again. Her name is... Please, I want her to know I am her husband and she is just touring the country. I can unalive. She is my life. Please help me and advise me on how to get her back. Yo, did you really want to marry her? Because I feel like 7 years is a very, very long time. So it means if someone gave birth when you met her, the child will be this tall, like, you know? 7 years is a very long time, bro. Are you sure you really wanted to marry her? Or are you saying that you intended to marry her next year because she's gotten married now? I feel that she could have communicated to him. She was clearly keeping him as some sort of a backup, if I may say so. But she could have communicated to him that, look, this thing is taking too long and I'm out of here, which she did not. And it's not fair. But on the other hand, why would you date somebody for 7 years? And some people try to use the excuse that, oh, you know, marriage is expensive, weddings are expensive. You can do a simple court marriage and then postpone the wedding so that you're married, so that she knows that she's a married woman. Do you understand? You can do like a small simple court wedding first, and then you know that you're married. Then you start planning traditional wedding, white wedding, and all of that. You know, people do it. Like, I feel that anybody that gives that excuse that, oh, weddings are so expensive, they just don't want to do it. Okay, so let's go into the comment section. The first person said, you wanted to marry her next year. That means your relationship would have gotten to 8 years first before you know what to do. Another person said, she has taught you a lesson. It's time for you to open your own academy and teach others. Oh my God. Another person said, dated for 7 years and didn't discuss your intentions with her. Sisterhood is proud of her. Another person said, it is I am her husband for me. Click refresh and check your brain. Oh my God. Another person said, 2 people dating. Man leaves. He's heartless. He wasted her time. 2 people dating. Woman leaves. She had to do what's best for her. She saw a better option. Oh yeah, now. Really? But is it really that? But I think that it's this way because it might be fair. Say that it's fair or not. But it's also because of women have a biological clock that is shorter, way shorter than the biological clock of men. You understand? So when a woman makes a decision to leave and, you know, get married and start having a family and all whatnot, people will most likely gravitate to saying that she did the right thing for herself because we have a limitation that is our biological clocks. So another person said, if you felt this much about her, why didn't you marry her? Or is it that you can't stand the fact that you didn't see it coming and your ego is hurting? Little baby. Your little ego is hurting. Another person said, I can't even date someone for 1 year anymore. 7 years was just too long. Even if you don't have money, you could have at least paid bride price first. Exactly. So that she will know that I am taken. That's the best way to tell her that you are secure here. The way he was shouting in his post that I am her husband. That is the best way to have told her that, look, now I am your husband. This is it. I hold you down. You are my wife. I'm your husband. Give her that security to know that, okay, I no longer have to be searching. This is it. I found my person and that's it. Give her security. Even though she always feel like she's just darting. Her mind will not be settled. But once you hold her down, marry her and keep her there and say, okay, this is my wife. That's different. Another person said, what did you do? A woman can't just leave you like that. Check yourself. Maybe you are not a good husband material. Did you usually pray? Nah, I think she just found someone who was ready and intentional about marrying her. Maybe the guy is good and everything, but he was not. He was dragging his feet when it came to marriage, and maybe marriage is what she wanted. Another person said, Chiamaka, please enjoy your marriage, jare. Inukwa 7 years. What does Inukwa mean? Another person said 7 whole years, BSc and masters put together on someone's daughter. Hey. Another person said 7 years of dating. Una too fear God. Imagine someone going to university and serving safe. It will take 5 to 6 years and you dated her for 7 years. You didn't die in the last 7 years. You won't die now. Don't worry. Another person said, bro, you made her feel like you're wasting her time. What were you guys doing for 7 years? You should have given her assurance. Thank you. She'll just be there, no assurance, nothing. You're just there. What do you expect her to do for 7? She even tried 7 years. As that person said above, that's a BSc, bachelor's and master's put together. And sometimes it doesn't even take up to 7 years. You can do a bachelor's, 2 masters in 7 years. Oh my goodness. A child, you give birth to a child, a 7-year-old. Do you know what a 7-year-old child looks like? The child is talking, the child can fold their clothes, they are going to school. What? Anyway, another person said a woman can't just boldly leave a relationship like that. Why didn't he feel this way? Why didn't he feel this way and wanted her back the time she broke up in February? Why is it now that she's getting married? Why didn't he realize he wanted to marry her since February, since she broke up with him? The guy never acted or showed interest of marriage till now, and you're saying she shouldn't move on. Women are like flowers that bloom and die, unlike men that are like cactus, whose body system doesn't change no matter the weather. The lady even tried by giving him the grace of 7 good years. Exactly. She had to choose herself, and I really commend her for that. 7 years. Being with somebody for 7 years, you are attached to the person, you're used to the person, for her to remove herself from that situation. Sisterhood is proud of you, my darling. Sisterhood is proud of you. You had to do what was best for you, and you did it. Good for you. Another person said, I am glad that woman is the one who served breakfast, because guys have been serving breakfast since time immemorial. Let's take the last comment, which says, bro, calm down. Build your tent on the next land. You want to marry her next year and you never put ring on it. Someone that needs her made the first move. You will be fine, okay? If you love something, let it go. Look for another woman, okay? This is time to be smart and do the needful when you find the one. Exactly. Let's just take one more. Another person said, you dated someone's daughter for 7 good years. My brother, you get mine though. She wasn't sure if you will marry her. That is why she got married when she saw a serious person. And we cannot hate her for that. We can't. Yeah. He asked me to marry him, but I must cut my hair and my daughter's hair. Hello, Jero, please keep me anonymous. I'm dating this guy. He is rich and generous. I am a single mom of 2, a boy and a girl. He said if I want to marry him, I must cut my hair and my daughter's hair too. Please, what do you think? He is Edo, I'm Yoruba. Being a single mom, no guy has ever given me this kind of attention before. He cooks. He washes my legs with soap and olive oil. If I don't marry him, which guy will marry me being a mom of 2? I am not desperate, but he loves me. He spends on me. He took my daughter to a private school. Okay, I told him I would cut it, and he said it's in his culture that he brings a barber. My own is that what will happen to the hair after? I told him, okay, let me cut mine and leave my daughter's. He said no. But he won't cut my son's own. Please advise. Okay, he also wants 3 or 4 children. He refuses to paint the outside of his house. I want to marry this year. Please advise. The man is Edo. I don't really know about that Edo culture. But for me, this is quite strange. It's one thing to want your woman to be, to have a certain hairstyle. But I don't understand why the daughter is being involved, one. Secondly, I don't understand why he has to bring a barber. Maybe we're going to encounter some Edo people in the comment section that will explain to us why. I also think that there could be some kind of spiritual implication to washing her feet with soap and olive oil. I might be wrong, but let's get into the comment section. The first person said, my gender. When did weirdness start being normal to some of us? God is showing you all these big red flags and your brain is reading olive oil and soap. God have mercy on you. Please, auntie, have your sense for the sake of your innocent children. God, I beg you. Try and develop your self-value and courage for yourself. Do not allow desperation to lead you into temptation. For me, the best is yet to come. Please be careful. And who will love you will not stress you. This woman sounds like she's alarmed. Another person said, poster, no culture in Edo demands to cut your hair and your daughter's hair before you marry an Edo man. The soap and olive oil he washes your leg with. Do you know where they are from? Safe journey. I feel bad for your kids, Sha. Oh my God. Another person said, the conditions are scary. Tell him you don't want to, and if he says he can't marry you, that is your cue to know that he is a ritualist. Yes. Oh my God. Another person said, madam, for you to mention tiny details like he didn't paint his house outside and washes your legs with soap and olive oil, it means you already know who he is. When you finally reach the other side, greet my papa for me and tell him, say, I didn't miss him well. One love. So she's basically saying that she's going to be sacrificed. The man is a ritualist. No, because the thing is strange, because I was like, and she even pointed out the detail about not painting his house outside. There's some kind of things that are, they're kind of off, When you start hearing some kind of things, you know that this is off. Another person said, did I hear you say you're not desperate? When will some women have sense? You are a mother of 2, just like me. So obviously, you've made one mistake before and you're about to make the worst mistake with your eyes open and you're asking questions. Now, wow, this man has already started doing rituals on you by washing your legs with soap and rubbing olive oil, and you they shine teeth. He loves me. He loves me. You need deliverance plus therapy, dear. I pity your innocent children. America Wanda. Hey. Oh my God. Another person said, I'm from Edo State, but I know someone who has already had 2 kids, a boy and a girl. Before marrying her Edo husband, he didn't cut her hair, and he takes full responsibility as the father should. I also know of a mother of 1 who plans to spend a lifetime with an Edo guy. Nothing like cutting of hair there. He is even from a royal family, and he has vowed to protect his future wife from those traditional deeds. Please, ma, be wise. No at the already spiritual problem where they ground. Just keep praying. Hey. Another person said, stop the low self-esteem. You have a daughter you love and you have a future to work hard for. Forget this man. He wants to take your destiny and do whatever he wants to do with it. Oh my God. He doesn't only want to take your destiny, but your daughter's destiny as well. No tradition in Edo does such a thing to a woman that wants to marry a man. He's just trying to manipulate you. Work hard and live. For Christ's sake, there are a lot of single mothers who are making it and also end up meeting partners who eventually love them unconditionally. Wow. From what I'm gathering, there's no tradition in Edo land that says that you have to do this. And another person said, God will bring you someone better. Just leave him. If he had not come to your life, will you not still survive? Hey. Another person said, wash your legs. Don't you think he's in the process of using you and your daughter for rituals? Auntie, please think about it. Oh my God. Another person said, what's your problem? Stop the desperation. Be careful. Hey. This one said, it's giving Nollywood blockbuster starring Kanayo Okanayo, Pete Edochie, Clems Ohaminze, and introducing Tony Omes. All these people he's naming are popular Nigerian actors that usually act the part of occultists, ritualists, satanists in movies. So he's saying that this her story just sounds like a movie that these people will be in. Another person said, as a girl from Edo State, no culture in Edo demands for that. Another person said, in caps, poster, you sound desperate. No, they use he shows you love and attention to cover up. He is up to something evil. Disembark with immediate effect and go for prayers. You never can tell whatever he has done to you so far. Don't go further. If you love yourself and your 2 kids, you will still find love, even if this is not the year. Don't put a limit to that. I want to marry this year statement sounds so desperate and means you are ready to settle for anything and anyone. Change your mindset and leave that relationship for the sake of your kids at least, even if you don't love yourself enough. And the fact that he wants the daughter's hair as well. You know, your hair is really something that's like your DNA. Oh my goodness. And the fact that he wants to bring his own barber. Hey, it's one thing to say, oh, I want my wife to have like a board cut, low cut. It's good. But this one that he's saying, I need to collect the strands of hair. Maybe they even rip the hair from her scalp so that she come up with the roots. Another person said, were you never told that a woman's hair is her glory? And then a man tells you to take off your glory. Scratch that. He will take your glory and that of your daughter and do whatever he wants to do with it. Well, besides that, you really have a problem which we can talk about later. As a little girl that I am, I'm screaming all shades of occultism and Ogboni, to be precise. Run. Wow, what's Ogboni? Please, if you're Edo, please tell us what Ogboni means. Another person said, what if he's a ritualist? You being a single mom doesn't mean you have no choice. Please ask God for grace and direction. Oh my God, everybody suspects that he's a ritualist. Oh my goodness. Let's take the last comment. This thing is really intriguing to me. You want to throw away your destiny and that of your daughter because of desperation. What culture in Edo asks a woman and her little daughter to cut their hair before marriage, and the husband has to bring his own barber to cut the hair and keep it? If you're not using your destiny again, sell it and leave your daughter out of your desperation. Hey, it means this man will be a ritualist. Oh my God. Let's just take one more. This thing is really intriguing. Auntie, stop saying you aren't desperate. You are a desperado. I hate that line. He is generous and rich. Please don't ruin this little girl's life because of your greed and desperation. Because now at this point, when it comes to people's destinies and their lives, I don't care about generosity. Rich, generous, that one goes all out of the window quickly. Get your priorities straight. And if this is what people are saying, that there's no tradition in Edo that condones this, hey, my dear, leave. Oh my God. I kind of think that this woman knows that he could be up to something just because of the way she's been mentioning some really specific things. You know, I think she knows what it is, but because he is rich and generous and because she's desperate, she's willing to put up with it. But my sis, you never know what that will cost you. It might cost you your life. Not only your life, your daughter's life. Okay? So the best advice that anybody can just give her right now is pack up. You don't know what he has done to you so far, right? Cut your losses, pack up and leave. Because if you're sacrificed now, all the riches and generosity will not have anything on you because you are gone. And your daughter, oh my goodness. So guys, we have finally come to the end of this video. If you like this video, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel because there's so much more coming your way. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.